What's going on, everyone? Hey, we're here to bring you just a recap of what's been going on today's Sunday football. We got football going on. The 12 o'clock games have already been passed. We just started these 4 o'clock games, depending on where you're at. So right now we got the
flip-flop back and forth, let you know, who's about to score, what's going on with this game, that game, just so you don't get confused.
Right. Too, so we might flip over to the Red Zone channel just to see who's in the Red Zone. Texans, they lost 32-31, man.
But hey, no, those two games didn't matter. But
so then
Miami did manage to pick up the win. Miami needed to win, and the Patriots need to lose, and that actually happened. So Miami made the playoffs for the first time since
Miami.
It's been a while. They won by 4 points or 5 points.
They ended up winning 11-6. It was a game, defensive game.
Which the Jets and with Flacco back, if they would have had Flacco back a couple weeks ago, I think the Jets would have played a little different. But,
I think it would have been a different
with
season.
With all the stuff that's been going around with the Jets organization, with all the Zach Wilson and this and that, it's just been too much for the organization. It takes a toll.
I mean? So, and Flacco's coming in, and he's trying to.
And he's a veteran.
He's trying to put the team on his shoulders to do the job that he wasn't supposed to be doing.
So he went 18-33,
but he didn't have no touchdowns.
But
he still threw 150 yards, 149 yards.
He was barely That's not even. He wasn't even over 50% completion.
Nah, he didn't even get over 50% completion rate. That defense was just too good.
It's just, and you gotta think, guys vibe with one person, Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson's a good player.
They really do.
He's just young. It's just like with Johnny Manziel. Everybody hates Johnny Manziel. You know what I mean? But that dude, he's a stud, you know what I mean? And he's going to speak his mind. He's not going to follow we want you to go out there and say this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Johnny Manziel's going to look at you.
Guy who's just fucking, dude, I'm going to do my own thing.
Yeah, I'm going to go out and have fun. I'm
22, 23 years old. Yeah, he's still a kid, bro. All these athletes are still kids, so they're going to have fun. They're going to want to have fun.
So, if it was me, I'm not trying to live by certain rules. You know what I mean? To where it holds me back of being able to enjoy what I've inherited. You know what I mean? By my hard work. My body and my sacrifices. Got me here.
Exactly. So why not enjoy the spoils of what you?
I'm gonna I'm gonna enjoy everything that I've endured. You know what I mean? He's got to take a beating. He's gonna take a beating. You know what I mean? Even in college, he was a stud, but it looked like he barely got touched. But there's, that's highlights. There's games where, he gets hit from the blind side, and he gets lit up, but the dude's a stud. The way that he played the game ruined his NFL career just because of that, because they didn't have a player they could control that was high valuable. Everyone wanted to see Johnny Manziel play. So since they couldn't control him, they wanted to get rid of him, make him disappear, which is BS. You know what I mean?
Manziel's still good. He playing in Canada football leagues
in the XFL
in the XFL or something like that.
Hey, and he's literally he's like the top quarterback in the XFL or arena football or something like. I think it's the XFL. I want to say with the Rock, and then maybe. But it might. I could be wrong. You guys correct us if
Bills game too. That Bills game, how the Bills had that must win, and then plus with that.
No, the Bills didn't have.
Well, they didn't have to win.
Yeah, they were the Patriots must have won for knocking Miami out.
Buffalo came back after having DeMar Hamlin suffer that injury last week, man, and they came out and ended up with the win. So
it's nice.
Josh Allen, 19 for 31 for 254 yards with 3 TDs and an interception, bro. 3 kitties. That's
Man,
one.
hey, I will say though, the Rays. He threw for 226 of 40 with 243, 3 TDs, but he had 3 interceptions. You know what I mean? Like he's young though. He's young.
But those interceptions.
No. I take that back.
One of those
Mac
interceptions was off the tip pass. And one of them was that overthrow towards the
that was a Bengals game I was talking about. Yeah, so
but
Mac Jones, no. I'm talking about whenever I was talking about interceptions, I was talking about the Bengals game. Because remember they had picked they're playing their third string quarterback.
Yeah.
Because everybody's hurt. So really Mac Jones had kind of a terrible game. Like you gotta win. Like you're saving your playoff hopes, and Mac Jones kind of choked.
He did.
Mac Jones didn't do what he needed to do.
He did choke.
You threw for 243 yards. Really, you should have threw for about 380 yards.
But he shouldn't have had them 3 picks either.
You're 6 passes over, 50%. Like pass to catch ratio. Like if it wasn't for that, like you're screwed. Like Mac Jones has to play better. Mac Jones, you're what 2-3 years in now, 4 years in. Like
and
you're not a rookie no more.
You played behind Brady,
or
you got to check and see
behind Brady.
You got to check and see how Brady operated his offense. Like you should be playing way better than what you're playing.
All you have is film. Like, bro, all that, like, everything you have in front of you is nothing but to make you better. Plus, a coach that is smart as hell.
Super smart.
Like, Belichick is smart as hell, but I will say this. I think Andy Reid is like the smartest. I think he's the smartest coach in the league. You see what the Chiefs are doing. Like, the Chiefs went from, like, back when we won it, the year we won it, our defense was like one of the worst defenses the whole first half of the year. And then the second half, it was all offense. We literally had to score. We had to outscore them.
We scored 40 points a game to win, bro.
Which luckily, we did that. And then you notice the second half of the year, the defense, next thing you know, we picked up Von Miller. We picked up. Did we pick up who else we picked up? We picked up, I think, some offense players. We picked up.
I can't remember.
We didn't pick up OBJ. I don't know.
Not yet. He came this year.
Yeah, no, he didn't come this year. Like, he came back this year. Well, this was. You got to think. The Chiefs won it like 3 years ago.
Well, they didn't play with the team.
Yeah, no. He played with the.
He was with the Steelers, I think.
But so you got that going on,
Or the Giants, I mean, the Steelers.
No, he was gone for the Giants. That's
they made that play.
Yeah, it might have been the Steelers. No, he never. I don't think he played for the Steelers. I don't think he played for the Steelers. But like, you see what Andy Reid does with what, and then we lose Tyreek Hill, and everybody's like, "Oh, they're stupid," blah blah blah. And now
they got just as fast of a running back, bro.
Like Pacquiao or I don't want to say his name wrong. Pacquiao or Pacquiao, he's a beast. And then you got McKinnon. He scored the first touchdown on Mahomes. He scrambled, and then right before the line of scrimmage, shuffle pass. He did literally just one of these, boom. It looked like a toss, boop, touchdown.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like Mahomes, literally this year has thrown more touchdown passes to different players than any quarterback in the league. Yeah. Whether it comes to running backs, receivers, tight ends, and on top of that, I would like to say we have 3 tight ends that are just solid. We have 2 tight ends that are like dogs.
I was looking at this because I wanted to bring up the point that the Bears are probably going to get the number 2 pick in the draft this year.
They need it
with that loss to Minnesota, dude.
But I will say this. Oh, good run. That's a good run, bro. Look at this. Look at this run. Rams just broke out of what, bro? They just went. They went. So they emptied out the left side, pretty much. They sent them in motion. So look at this. And boom, wide open to the right.
Akers went wide open to the right. Everybody, they sent that whole. So they had a trips right, or like a bunch of trips right. Sent them all to the left.
Yeah.
And one dude in motion to the right and handed the ball. Dude, the whole right side of the field was wide fucking open, dude. Busted off like a 15. What do you say, dude? 15, 20-yard run on that.
Is Seattle playing? Is this a win? Is this a winner go home game? Yeah, let me check.
I think so because Seattle's on the block right now.
Yeah, they're 8-8, and I would like to congratulate. I think we might have already done it. Congratulate the Dolphins.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. The Dolphins made the playoffs for the first time in I don't even know how many years. How long? It's been a while.
Yeah,
but they needed a win. And the Patriots losing, and the Bills took care of the Patriots.
It just happened to work out perfectly for them to get in. Which congratulations to them.
Yeah.
Hopefully Tua can come back and fucking. Well, I guess he's out there.
Yeah, Tua. Well, no, he was just out on concussion protocol,
so he'll be back for playoffs. Yeah.
But they clinched a wild. I'm pretty sure they clinched a wild card berth.
So he'll need to come back soon though.
Well, no, because we're not gonna make them play. You know how it is. Like they don't make you play with. They'll give you so much time to rest.
Oh yeah. He'll have rest time.
So the Dolphins clinched. They clinched a wild card spot. So. They'll be playing in the wild card spot game. And you know what's crazy is Miami's 9-8 and they're number 2 in their division, like in their side of the division. Buffalo was number 1. So Buffalo went to 13-3.
No, AFC. Yeah, the
AFC's tough.
They're a tough.
But that one, like they're in the one that's kind of like everyone's kind of the same. Like you got Miami, then you got New England who was 8-9. You know what I mean? Then you have the Jets who just lost, got eliminated. They're 7-10. Yeah. So everybody at least has over 5 wins, And then you got the North, you got Cincy. Obviously Cincy's a beast.
Yeah, but everybody got over 5 wins in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You got Cincy and
everybody
Baltimore.
In the AFC, they got almost every team has got over 5 wins.
Like, bro, Pittsburgh got eliminated with 9 wins, 8 losses.
And we've got somebody that clinched the playoffs at like 9-8.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I mean? The NFC
crazy.
It just shows you that
there's just so much more talent in the AFC than there is in the NFC. It hands down, and the Pro Bowl. That shit is a joke now with the touch.
Yeah, like them flag football.
The flag football hand touch, stupid bullshit.
Why have a Pro Bowl? Why not just introduce announce all right, this person made the Pro Bowl.
Just give them honors. Give them honors.
Give them an award. You know what I mean? There's no reason to play again because.
At this point, they're not going to try to get hurt either. Yeah. Like, they don't want to get hurt in the game.
And they do it in the middle of the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so for one, that's stupid. And for two,
half of the players aren't going to come because they got fucking playoffs.
I'm worried about my playoffs.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm not worried about, this little flag football game.
A flag football.
Even before.
On top of that, it's a fucking flag football game. They don't
before, they used to get down. It used to be, but I will say, it's not worth it. It's not worth, if your team's in the playoffs, you have a good chance to make the run. You don't want to risk get hurt. You know what I mean? No. So I get that, and then I get when quarterbacks obviously can't get tackled. Quarterbacks get wrapped up, but it don't change the flag football. Just switch it up to you made the Pro Bowl. So congratulations, you made all pro, make it all state, all pro.
We're gonna play a game, wrap up at least
just make it all pro. It's all conference, all division. Make it all Pro Bowl, all Pro Bowl. Yeah, you're an all Pro Bowl player.
So you're a Pro Bowl selection.
You get division. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Just make it as a selection on a piece of paper.
Exactly. Yeah. That's all they're gotta be. You know what I mean?
Really, that's really all it's gotta be, anyways. Because they're not.
Everywhere we see what's going on. We know who's good and who's not.
Exactly.
Who deserves it.
And why risk? Why take that chance of getting somebody hurt?
Especially back in the day, I will say I give him I give him props because like you got some balls to have the best players in the league who are also playing in the playoffs, playing one game in Hawaii. Just to put on a show to make you money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Going fucking full pads, like full force. Like there was no holding back. Like they're going lights out.
This game that we're watching right now, that Fletcher and Tee watching, we watching this Seahawks game, and it's 3-3 Seahawks and Rams, dude. It's a fucking game. Geno Smith hasn't been able to put up any numbers, man. Not too many numbers to put up on the board. So we'll see how this game ends up. I don't know, man. 6-6 right now. I appreciate you guys tuning in to the stream too. Last night, I was playing Call of Duty and ended up just deleting that stream. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, but we'll have some more on the way. But yeah, it definitely wasn't one that I wanted to put up for you guys to view. So. We got more gameplay coming on the way, and then definitely more podcasts coming up too. Me and TY, we don't plan on stopping this anytime soon, so we got this covered for you guys. Gino's back in the huddle, second down and about, second and 8 yards on that run. So yeah, man, we've been going back and forth on these games too. I like this Sunday ticket. It's awesome. I mean, we got this red zone channel, so right now the Chargers are in the red zone. Looks like Herbert's lined up under center. Takes a snap, passes it to his right. And he stopped short of the first. Williams is stopped short of the first. He's at about the 7-yard line. Simmons on the tackle. Yeah, and eventually, guys, we really do want to get some guests on here just to speak, come and talk, come and hang out with us, watch some games with us, just chill out and hang out, have a conversation, I'm sure there's a lot of interesting people out there. There's a lot of interesting things to talk about, so let's get something set up, and we'll get you on the channel. Herbert with a handoff enough to get the first down, though. So this is a pretty good game, too. This is a rivalry game between the Chargers and the Broncos. And right now it's 6-6. Got another red zone play. The Commanders look like they're first down over the Cowboys. 7-0 Washington. I really want to see what happens up here at the Chargers. This Chargers Denver. So we got second down and goal. Commanders, they get stopped short as well. So they both second down and goal. Yeah, I turned to this red zone channel TY. I got the Chargers and the Broncos, that rivalry game, and then also the rivalry between the Cowboys and the Commanders. That game's on, and both of those teams are in the red zone too. So the Chargers Broncos are 7-7. Herbert's running out of the pocket, throws it away. He's throwing it in the end zone.
And that's one thing about this good Sunday ticket. You get the red zone, so it'll show you everything in the red zone.
Kicked off, so the Commanders and the Cowboys just picked off the Commanders in the end zone. So
I think the Commanders are eliminated already. So the Commanders are pretty much just trying to lower Dallas's playoff, rankings, like home field advantage, which I don't think Dallas has home field advantage, but we'll check it out. Let's check it out.
But Herbert here, he's got 30 goals. Third goal. Right over the middle,
touchdown. But that was a good throw.
That was a damn good throw.
It literally looked like he was going to go over the top, and he dropped to here.
Yeah.
Like, he literally went. Yeah. He went.
It's kind of like a baseball throw, yeah.
Like, to here. Like, it was like almost like you're going to turn double play. So you get the ground ball, and you come here. He flicked here.
It's like he flicked it, but he had enough power behind it that it was just like a spiral, a dirty spiral.
But I will say this: you guys know who everyone's getting this from. Everyone knows. Yeah. Everyone knows who's getting these throws from. The GOAT. You guys saw what he did today. And that's not me bragging, like, because it's my home state guy. Like, that dude is a GOAT. He is a GOAT. Hold on, we got
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts tearing it up. We might need to check out. We might need to check out there. Look,
they've been beating the blitz. It says he threw a long ball.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts is tearing up 10-0.
They're up 10-0 right now over the Giants.
What was I talking about? We was just talking about. Let's see who was watching.
Who's on the bubble? The Ravens.
We was watching. Not the Chargers, Broncos.
The Broncos.
Is that who he's watching?
No, we was watching
Giants. No, not Giants. The Cardinals.
LA and Seahawks. Yeah,
that's it, bro. We got Cowboys and Commanders we can be watching, the Giants and Eagles we could be watching, or the Chargers, Broncos, or the Rams and Seahawks.
Blacked out one is the Cowboys and the
Rams. You said we was watching the Rams?
Yeah,
the Rams, they're 6-6.
They're 6-6 still.
So Seattle, I think, got to win. If Seattle wins, they're in the playoffs. So, it is a good game to watch. It just sucks because when you got other great teams,
there's so many other good games going on. I love watching the Chargers and the Broncos rivalry.
Yeah, that's like earlier. Like, I was watching Joe Burrow, you know what I mean? Like, that game didn't matter. Like, I watched the Chiefs until it got out of hand, and then I turned it over.
The Chiefs games get out of hand pretty quick.
So. I like watching Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, LSU was like one of my favorites.
That should have been picked off, but it looked like a flag come out. Looked like a hold on the defense, maybe.
But Joe Burrow was literally one of my favorite teams.
Players coming out
or players, watching in college. The things he did, bro, and the way he can they're so being that young. He came from Ohio State to LSU, or not LSU, or to LSU to the NFL. To see a guy come out there and do what he did,
what he was supposed to do too. That's what a rookie quarterback is supposed to do.
No. I'm talking about in college when they won. He came from Ohio State.
Yeah.
He played Ohio State before that, right? He transferred. He came over there and literally just took it on. All right, I'm that guy.
I'm that guy. And LSU, he knew he was that guy and took him to the
because at Ohio State he was just like a backup. He wasn't nobody. He was a nobody because you had Jalen Hurts in front of him. You had way too many players. Tua might even been ahead of him. I don't remember the years, you know what I mean? But I know he had at least two guys that are playing in the NFL right now, or that are in the NFL right now, that were ahead of him. And he ended up leaving and going to LSU. He took LSU from being, LSU used to be a powerhouse, which I will, this is a fun memory of me since I played baseball. LSU has one of the greatest fan systems in the world. I will admit that.
Yeah.
When I say their fans, just kind of like the Chiefs. The Chiefs, their fans will travel wherever they go. Well, LSU,
it's
the same way.
They're all over.
Yeah,
Royals fans the same way.
Same way. You know, they're gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
So LSU, like their baseball team, for instance, they used to literally what happened. So like when regionals started, so you have when college baseball happens, you have regionals, super regionals, and then you make it to the World Series. Well, like as soon as they won their it's conference champs get to host the regionals, so you get home field advantage, right? So then you play your regionals at your home field. So as soon as that would happen, LSU fans would buy out. So on one of the streets, you live in Omaha. I don't know if you know the street. The street were all little houses. They're little tiny houses, but they're all
there's so many streets.
Yeah, but like old Rosenblatt Stadium, by old Rosenblatt, the street that everybody would have walked down for Rosenblatt Stadium.
It could have been Dodge, but Dodge stretches all the way through.
Like it was like
is it like main road? Like
it's just a main, bro. It's just a main. Like literally every house is like a house, and everyone's partying. Everyone's partying, but most of it was LSU because the year we went LSU, and which the year we went, this is when South Carolina came out. You know, they had Jackie Bradley Jr. and I got to watch a college World Series championship we won. You know, but anyway,
we only went to a couple games whenever I lived out there. We went to a couple of games, nothing big, but you know.
But like literally, bro. So like you walk down the street, you know, and you got the vendors and all that selling stuff. You got on this side, bro. It's houses, and it's like LSU fans. Like I mean, the baddest girls, you know, beautiful women, you know, out partying in the front yard, having a good time. Like it's nothing but like this house LSU, because they were so used to going. You know what I mean? Like they would rent it out before they even knew if they were even going to make it to the World Series. You know what I mean? So they would pay for this stuff, so that way they didn't have to worry about it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
If you got the money for it,
I get, you know what I mean? Like, but I bet it was a school doing it for them, you know. So we would literally be walking down, and it was awesome. I mean, you see the most beautiful girl, like LSU, Louisiana has some bad
Giants are in the red zone now.
That don't mean nothing. But like it was a good time, you know. We were helping. Like I don't know if you guys are familiar with Evo Shield, but. So my coach played with the guys who created my travel coach, you know. So I used to play baseball, college baseball. You know, I should be like I could have went to the minors and whatnot, you know, if I would have kept going. But anyway, my coach played with the Georgia Bulldogs, right? He played with them when they went to the World Series, and they had a guy that threw like 103. He was his specific catcher. You know, pitchers like specific catchers, and he was his catcher.
Somebody found that kind of gas, man. I don't want to catch that.
I'm good. You know, like we get shooken up, and you end up throwing a fastball instead of a changeup or something. Yeah, you're gonna hurt.
Yeah, you're gonna hurt me, dude. You're gonna hurt me.
Yeah, but he's one of the greatest coaches I've ever had. Like he literally. Like he was hard on you, but he at the same time, it's just like college, you know. Like they're hard on you, but they're only doing it because they know what they're capable of.
What you're capable of. They're trying to get you to that next level.
Like it's literally like being there. You know, like you would do something. I remember my first hit ever. You know, like so when we played our first series, it was a 4-game series, and I hit the ball. And it bounces off the top of the fence. I was literally, and this is no lie, it bounced off the top of the fence in the outfield, left field. And when I hit it, you know, like in high school, I had hit so many home runs, you know, like obviously everybody, you know, we all gotta have a little bit of swag.
You gotta pimp the shit out of it.
So when I hit it, you know, I boom, you know, and kind of slowly jog, toss the bat, and I'm just trotting. You know, and boom, boom. And by the time I hit first base, you know, I look in the ball, here's the fence, you know, and it goes boom, hits the top of the fence. Literally, and when I say the top of the fence, I literally mean it popped. It hit the fence and popped back in the air and fell back into place. Shit. So all I did, I got a stand-up double. Because I was trotting, you know what I mean? I hit first base and I was going to dap my first base coach up, you know, my base running coach, and that happened. So obviously I had to turn it on. I got double stand up. So anyway, coach, this is how like it's this serious. Like we didn't play that great that weekend because we was playing a great team, but literally coach was like, hey, hey, TY. How was your first college hit? And me, I'm hyped. Like I'm
hyped up, excited. I just got a nice hit.
And I had been hitting the ball hard all over the place.
Just got a nice good hit.
In college, bro, you see how good the defense is different. You can piss on a ball in between short and third,
but the
short's gonna be food. And I was fast, and so you think, all right. I hit that one, the third baseman missed it. The short had to backhand it. But they're literally backhand, plant, boom, 94, 95 miles an hour. You know what I mean? So, I'm sitting there and I'm
crazy, man.
Yeah, he asked that question. So I'm like, I'll go to answer because I'm all excited.
Hell yeah. I got my first hit, man.
And this is our third game of the year, so a series of 4 games, And we this team, we end up getting swept by. I'm not gonna lie, I'm no liar. I'm not gonna make anything sound good. We played it. It was an Oklahoma team, Eastern Oklahoma A&M or some Oklahoma A&M team, and they were really good. They were really good. Which we were good. We ended up winning our conference that year. We were solid. We had 5 or 6 players go D1, but literally. So that happened, we ended up getting swept by them, which we were playing. We were playing at Oklahoma, so we were playing at their field. And coach asked me, he's like, hey, how did your first hit feel, and me in my mind, I'm getting it's kind of bringing back all the jitters, and I'm like, oh, and before I could even say a word, my coach literally just started cursing me out and said, if you ever look at the effing fucking ball again, he's like, you will sit your ass on the fucking bench for the rest of the season. Do I have myself clear? And I'm looking at him, he's like, do I make myself fucking clear? And I'm like,
hell yeah. That would clear it up pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Now.
So my first college career hit that was literally, it was a 2-0 count. It was a 3-1 count. And if you're a baseball player, 2-0, 3-1. What do you're gonna sit one pitch and one pitch on? I was sitting dead red fastball. That's what I was sitting. That's what I will sit dead. I love fastballs. I don't care if you throw 80 or 95. I'm gonna sit dead red fastball because that's what I love. And that happened.
And that pitch is coming too.
Yeah, and literally, which in college, obviously they learn more, so they'll get behind 3-0 and they'll throw you a breaking ball for their first strike. It's crazy. But when that happened, that made me understand. All right, it's not all about me. You know what I mean? And it's not about my hits or anything like this. It's a team, you know what I mean? This is a team thing. My coaches obviously don't care, how far I hit the ball or how hard I hit the ball. Even though, if you on a 2, it might have been a 2-0. I'm pretty sure it's 2-0, which a 2-0 count, and you read, you set dead red fastball and you hit a ball like that. Coaches are gonna be like, way to think, because baseball's a thinking game. People think, oh, baseball's easy. You ain't it's literally mental. You gotta think. Some pitchers might only have 3 pitches or 2 pitches. Some pitchers might have 5 or 6 pitches. So you gotta think.
What's fucking coming.
It's ridiculous. You know what I mean?
You never know what the fuck is coming, bro.
But literally
sitting on a pitch that you think is coming and then just get completely
I've done that.
buckled, bro.
I've gotten buckled and swung at the same time. If anybody out there who's baseball fans,
silly.
just think of a lefty throwing you a curveball and it ends up breaking towards your back knee. You know what I mean? And you're sitting off speed, but not that off speed. So when you go to swing, it breaks, and it looks like it's about to hit your back knee. And you literally do one of these swings. You go to swing, Instead of going here, you go like this. You like a sword, like I'm trying to chop the ball. And I literally about hit my left leg in the knee, and I struck out, right? And I walked back to the dugout, and Coach literally looked at me and said, "What the fuck are you doing?" I said, "Coach, that's probably one of the dirtiest pitches I've ever seen in my life." And he was like, "It's all right." And he's like, "It looked pretty nasty."
Yeah, it looked pretty nasty.
I'm like,
especially if he watches you fold like that, fuck, dude, that's gotta be a
because that doesn't happen. You know, that didn't happen often. But like, because you want right on left. Like, I love a lefty curveball because
a lefty curveball coming into you
right where you want it.
Perfect, right?
But when they throw it where it starts down the middle and it breaks towards your back leg, oh shit! But like when you have that late break is what kills you. You know what I mean? Like when it's getting like, so you're here and here's the ball, and this is when it starts to break. That's when you're screwed because literally the ball starts to break towards your back leg, but you loaded. You know what I mean? And about to pursue. And you start your swing, and the ball is breaking towards this knee right here. And literally, bro, you almost hit yourself. You know, and like it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
You're lucky you didn't fucking like chop a hole in the ground or something.
I know. Like I mean it. Like in the leagues we have here for fun. When I've taken hacks, you know, trying to hit a home run, being funny or whatever, being cocky, whatever. I've swung as hard as I could, and I've swung in a circle, fell down, landed on my butt, and landed on home plate, just looking out in the field, looking stupid. You know, it wasn't strike three, you know, so then I have to go up there, you know, and just,
But that's the worst, you know, whenever it's strike three.
Oh, you do something like that? Yeah,
and you get folded, and you're like, oh, fuck,
like,
here comes the dugout talk.
Which in college, hold on. In college, I was.
See, I think I'm gonna keep it on this game. This game is the Charger, the LA Denver game. This is a rivalry game.
Yeah, but this one doesn't really. Chargers already clinched.
Denver's clinched.
Yeah, Denver's out.
Denver's out.
Yeah, but Denver's already out. Let's see the games that are important. We'll go to the games that you know you guys want to know.
Well, I know that Dallas game.
So right now, the Eagles, Giants. I mean, it's. But I think they both clinched. I mean, it's 13-0. Yeah, it's not a game, so it's 13-0.
We'll just go by what's on commercial and what's not.
Hey, the Cardinals and 49ers. I think that's the Cardinals are 4-12.
Yeah, it looks like the Cardinals are about to
score. But the Cardinals are it's 13-14.
They got it.
Yeah, they just scored.
Oh, they
13-14. Yeah. So it's 13-14 Cardinals over the Niners.
Yeah.
And you got McCaffrey. You know what I mean?
They got 12-14.
Yeah, because they just scored. No,
and then the extra point.
Little head. Yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. So it's 13-14. San Fran over Arizona with 4:41 left in the second. Which I mean, that's a good drive. They drove all the way from pretty much like the 23-yard line, their own 23. All the way down, so I mean that's about
pretty much a touchback.
Yeah, like a 77-yard drive. You know what I mean? Like that's a pretty good drive. And then you got the Commanders are beating the Cowboys right now.
Yeah, but that game's not. That game's blacked out right now. What are they playing?
Cowboys are losing 13-0 on Fox. On Fox, yeah. Cowboys are losing, and I think the Commanders gotta win. Let's see.
I don't think this guy.
Or I think the Commanders have already been eliminated. Let me see. If the Commanders have been eliminated, then it doesn't really matter. Washington, they're eliminated. But hey, I will say this: seeing Dallas get beat, that's awesome. Yeah. I like Dallas, but everybody's like they're Americans team. No, I will say this. If any team is America's team, it's the Chiefs, bro. Because their fans, like just today in Vegas, like I was sitting there and I was doing something and I was making some food and I literally thought we scored or I thought we turned the ball over. You said this way. Like I thought we had turned the ball over because like they were cheering so loud. And I asked Jerry, I was like, what happened? He was like, oh, the Chiefs just got an interception or something. And I'm like, what?
In Vegas.
Like in Vegas. Like we were that packed. Like we showed up. The fans showed up.
Fans. Hey, you can count on Kansas City fans to show up wherever they are at, dude. Wherever the city's at, dude, that's where we're at, dude. The city's there.
I think that's America's team. Just like, I mean, people say they can say otherwise, but I mean, a team like the Chiefs, they're exciting. The way
maybe back in the day, Cowboys might have been the America's,
but they're not the same team.
Nah, they're not the team claiming the star in the middle of the field with T.O. like Emmitt Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not that team no more.
And when you got a quarterback, he's thrown touchdowns to 9 different receivers this year. 9.
That's insane.
That is a lot of different receivers.
I gotta get some soda.
So, Mahomes just does his thing. Just like with him and McKinnon today, when he went out on a rollout and he kind of got pushed out the pocket, so he started scrambling right when he got to the line of scrimmage. McKinnon was right there. He literally did an underhand pass to him. Boom. It almost looked like a pitch, like one of these, but it's just one-handed. You know what I mean? And he scored. Boom. First touchdown of the game right there, McKinnon. McKinnon had 2 receiving TDs today. That's a dog right there. I love it. I love and they were if you notice with Kelsey, I will say, I took a little nap because we were blowing them out. So I don't know if Kelsey scored or not today, but we did all that without having Kelsey. Kelsey had, he had a few receptions, but I don't know for how many. He might have had 50, 60 receiving yards, maybe more. But that we did all that without all the star receivers. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because it was just that one of them games where, we already knew we had won. You know what I mean? That's
Kansas
why
City's already clinched. They're number 1 seed. 49ers over the middle. A nice little 30-yard pass up the middle.
Let's see. We won 31-13.
I'll
give you guys the stats right here.
Purdy is sick. Hey, Purdy got a nice little stat line running. He's got about 80 yards already.
He was wide. Why? He let that go a little late.
Got cracked.
Yeah, he let that go a little late, and he still broke the tackle. That's a dog right there.
That's a good wide receiver, yeah. It's a pretty 7 for 11 for 100 yards and a titty, bro. It's not too bad. That's almost 70%.
What, is Garoppolo hurt or something?
Yeah, Garoppolo's out.
To be honest, guys, I don't like Garoppolo. He was in New England, wasn't he?
Yeah, behind Brady. And whenever they brought him in, they were like,
he's next up.
Next up, yeah. I want to see play football again, dude. I know who will never get ever see football.
Colin Kaepernick.
Well, him, he's one of them, but the other guy who's still in their prime and could still play football right now,
Antonio Brown.
That's another one, but he's a white quarterback, man. And he should have kept playing, and he should have kept playing for years, and I bet he would have been really good. Andrew Luck, bro.
Oh, yeah, he retired. You got to think, he made his money.
I watched this documentary about Andrew Luck, and the reason why Andrew Luck got out of football was, completely, his reasonings were completely, fair. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, it's bro, he never got hurt. He never got hurt. You know what I mean? You had a decent squad. You know what I mean? You had playoff contention.
But he did it for a reason. You know what I mean? And there's a documentary. I think it's on Hulu. If you watch it, it'll show you the whole story about Andrew Luck. But yeah, I suggest you go check it out. But yeah, he kind of made a decision for him, and
I mean, it's just like Gronk. Gronk did the same thing. But
Gronk's getting older, though.
No, but I'm saying before Gronk came and played with the Bucks, Gronk's still like maybe early 30s. You know what I mean? Maybe
Gronk still playing for years.
Yeah, Gronk retired when he was like
he has an endorsement deal.
The TV, all the commercials he's done and whatnot, like
endorsement sponsors.
He's set for life. And he's got what? 3 Super Bowl rings at least. Because he won one with the Bucks. He won one with the Bucks.
At least 2 with Brady.
He won one with the Bucks and I think 2 with the Patriots.
At least 2 with Brady.
And let's look that up.
At least 2 with Brady. I feel like he had maybe at least 2 with Brady.
Brady was a quarterback with the Bucks.
I mean, I'm sorry with the Patriots, not Brady in general, just with the Patriots. I guess he's had Brady for both.
Bro, he's only 33 years old.
Yeah, so he could still be in the league for another 7 years if he wanted to. But that CTE shit, that shit is real, bro. Like, especially tight ends, man. Tight ends. Like, I feel sorry for him. I feel like they take advantage of Gronk and a lot of shit.
You think about it, it's really like middle linebackers, fullbacks, the guys who got to go up, who aren't getting the ball, who have make first contact.
Big guys,
like defensive linemen, they don't get it because they're just standing guys up, and they're going hand to hand.
That's all the guys that lay a big shot.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So like Gronk, he's had to lay some big shots. You know what I mean?
As a tight end, I mean, whenever you're blocking on the outside,
his is more of like, all right. So if me and you are lined up, I'm gonna chip block you. So I'm gonna line up on the outside of you. I'm gonna bump you, right? And I'm gonna get to the second level. So that way, I knock you off your course, and then I gotta take on, a corner or a linebacker or the safety, whoever's coming in. You know what I mean? So they don't have it that bad. But like when you talk about a fullback, a quarterback even. Quarterbacks can get this just because they get hit so hard.
Bro, the quarterbacks sometimes get lit.
Quarterbacks get hit. Like when you watch some of the quarterback hits, and it's just like when they sling them, which I know they're getting. Which I will say that is a passive.
That's another idea for a video too. We need to like pull up some highlights of some like fucking hits throughout the years and just react to that, bro. I get that capture card. We can just capture it and just watch like the hits, from over the years and just react to those.
Because he literally there's some guys out there that they're like, you see some dudes they're literally like this in their blind side. Sometimes it's from the back, sometimes it's from the front.
Those are usually the ones where the ball is popping.
Boom! And they just get lit, and it's like, oh.
Those are usually the ones where the ball is coming out.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like these quarterbacks, I mean, they're grown men. Like we're all grown men, so we played football. Like we know what it's like to get hit. You know what I mean? It hurts.
Hey, they signed up for it. That's what you sign up for when you play football. You know what I'm saying?
No one's feeling sorry, so you got to get up and like. Even when you are hurt,
that's like these receivers. How these receivers take hits every time they catch a fucking pass on a
But see, like some of them are because of the quarterback. Like in this league, a quarterback should never set their receiver up for that. Like a killer contact. You know what I mean? Like a quarterback, if it's a cross route across the middle.
Guy, J.J. Watt.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, he's retiring this year.
Yeah, that's a respect.
This is last year. But, if you got a receiver who's going across the middle, like, say he's doing a 10-yard post route, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you see that there's, a safety sitting right? So you know you're going to complete the pass, but in 3 steps he's going to get hit. You know what I mean? It has no time to, like cuddle.
Oh,
like
nice sack up there.
So like there's quarterbacks that do that.
Yeah, Harry's trying to take a 3 now. Watch this sack up here in the corner top.
Yeah, he almost got him.
He almost shook him. He almost shook him.
Hit him with that okie doke.
But it looks like the Eagles will take 3 on that drive. That'll bring them 16-0 against the Giants. That's a fucking blower.
Ugh. Bro, Rob Gronkowski was the 2nd round pick, 42nd overall. Yeah. You know that though, bro? He literally was the 2nd round pick, 42nd overall. Sorry guys. We got rearranged. So yeah, Rob wasn't even like a number 1 overall.
No, he was like I think he was a late rounder, dude. Like a late rounder.
Bro, he's a 4-time Super Bowl champion. 4.
So he
won 3 with the
Patriots
Patriods and then 1 with the Bucs.
That's crazy.
And
that's crazy numbers for like any kind of
Yeah.
position player, like outside of a quarterback. That's crazy because usually a position player is going to go where the money's at. But he stuck around.
He took a pay cut just to play with Tom.
Stay within rings, man.
Yeah.
Stay within rings, man.
Man, it was smart because look what they did.
Fuck
Like,
yeah, dude.
that first year, the Bucs literally built a dynasty.
Built a dynasty.
The second year, yeah, they were solid, but they wasn't. You know what I mean? They
Cardinals, San Francisco here. They got 13-14. Call reverse, 4th down.
I like watching McCaffrey.
Hey, McCaffrey, Carolina fucked up on that trade, boy. They fucked up on getting rid of McCaffrey, bro.
So Gronk was a 4-time first team All-Pro. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler. NFL receiving touchdown leader in 2011.
So wait, they call reverse and then they bring up the chains to call them short. So
what the fuck?
That was the weirdest play I've ever seen before. So the ball.
Gronk's on the New England Patriots All Dynasty team, just so everybody knows.
So this call on the field, bro, they had a play, the spot on the field. They called a first down, and then they spotted the ball again, and then brought the markers out to measure the spot of the ball to see if they had a first down or not. What the fuck is that, dude?
It's these dumbass. The refs this year are fucking half goofy.
Half goofy, man. Nice. Half goofy.
Here, I got you.
You gotta do this. Go.
One second, guys. I gotta let the pup out.
You gotta let the dogs out.
The pup was just whining.
We got 3 dogs out here, so the dogs gotta go out every now and then. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta let the dogs out. We streamed for hours at a time. Trying to get people in here and give you guys some content that you guys can watch. So 3rd and inches, there's a flag here on that San Fran, Arizona game. See what the flag's for. Yeah, close this door here. They call false start. Oh, they had one guy on the line that was still not moving. He thought the snap count was on like maybe 5 or 6. He's sitting there. That guy didn't even flinch. They go false start on the whole entire team besides that one guy because he didn't jump. He didn't go anywhere. He just stood there. That's fucking hilarious. He had like a delay reaction going on, like he had some glitch in his brain. hey guys, quarterback sneak on one. Ready, break, alright, set, hut. This dude's waiting. This dude is just still waiting here. Hilarious, man. So that brought him to a 3rd and 6. Oh, they still pick up the first. Arizona still picks up the first with a comeback route to McCaffrey, bro. Christian McCaffrey is a fucking dog, dude. The Panthers do not realize what they let go of whenever they let go of that guy. I told TY at the beginning of the season whenever we were watching him play for Carolina, I was like, I watched him make this spectacular one-handed grab that, like, not many wide receivers would make. You know what I mean? Like, this dude is just absolutely fucking insane. And to let go of a player that's as versatile as he is, like, he can be a running back, he can be a wide receiver, you can put him as a wide out, you can put him as a fullback if you wanted to. He's a big dog. Like, that's just versatility and just utilization, man. Why not use a player like that? And as you can see, he's in on every play. Look at that. There's a 6-yard, almost 7-yard carry for McCaffrey there. Almost 7-yard carry. 1st and goal for San Francisco. It's insane, man. It's insane just how you can let go of a player like that. So Dak throwing a pass in. They're in the red zone now. They're getting close to the red zone. Looks like they're on the 25-yard line. Dak drops back in the shotgun, throws over the middle for about 4 yards. They're on about the 21-yard line. The Washington 21. So 44 seconds left in the half. They're probably trying to get a couple plays, and it looks like they got 2 timeouts. They'll get a couple plays, and then we got 3 teams in the red zone. Chargers are back in the red zone with 35 seconds left to go against the Broncos. 29 seconds left against that Arizona 49er game. 49ers try to go up the gut. Looks like they're going to have to take a timeout here. Herbert throwing the ball away. And it looked like a receiver was around that, but they're 4th and 4, have to settle for a field goal. Chargers are going to go up 17-10 going into half. So Chargers will go up 17-10 into half. And we got Washington. It looks like the Cowboys, they got to go for it here. They got 2 timeouts, down, nothing, 0-13. And there appears to be a false start penalty on the offense here. Let me see here. Or too many men on the field. Let's see what's going on here in Dallas. Or in Washington, I'm sorry. I didn't hear what it was, but I think it was like a legal procedure, illegal shift, something. It was something before the snap. So, and then 49ers, they just threw a touchdown pass here to Kittle, I believe. He did a little in and out route right into the corner of the end zone, got both feet down, touchdown for San Francisco. So that put them up 21-13 over Arizona. So right now, the only other one we got is Dak here. It's 3rd and 10. 39 seconds to go in the half. Almost gets sacked, avoids a sack, goes for about. Are they gonna give him the first? He dove for that first, bro. Bro, watch this play. He dove for this first. I wonder if they'll give it to him or not. They did. They gave him a good spot.
Hey.
Oh no, they gave him a terrible spot. They spotted him behind the first.
Bro, I want to. Sorry, Dallas fans out there, but I want to see Dallas lose. To be honest with you, just because I think their backup is better than Dak.
I think Dak is a little bit overhyped, but that plays like this right here, that was
a good play. But their quarterback, their backup quarterback, bro, is a beast. You know, he's the one who kept the streak alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That dude came in and literally won every single game.
Yeah.
Every game. You know what I mean? Like, that dude is a dog. Why not let him keep playing until he felt Dak came back?
Dak's got all
Dak's a franchise quarterback.
It's the political stuff.
It's a franchise. It's a franchise. Being a franchise quarterback.
Like you got
that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like this
quarterback, they're going for it. Dak's going for it.
If I could remember the name, then I would.
QB sneak.
First down. If I could remember his name, I'd say it, but I can't remember.
So the Cowboys are out of timeouts. They gotta go for it here. Either that or clock the ball, get 3 points, or they try to score here. It looks like they're gonna try to score.
They're gonna pass here, and then the next play they'll clock it. That's just touchdown, CeeDee Lamb. Nope. That's a smart play.
So they got 10 seconds.
They got enough for another play.
They can run another play. Yeah, they can run another play.
Oh, for sure.
They got plenty of time, 10 seconds to run another play and throw the ball out of bounds if it's not there and kick a field goal.
10 seconds is funny because, man, where they on 20?
I think it was 12.
12? Oh, yeah. 15, yeah, plenty of your wide receivers aren't running, 40, 50-yard routes where you got to wait for him to get back.
No, you don't have to wait for him to get downfield. You don't have to worry about the line.
Touchdown.
They just threw a
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb is a dog, bro.
Oh my God, bro. That was sick.
When I say that's my dog, that's my dog.
Sick, bro.
Hey, that's Dak's dog.
That is dog.
That is Dak's dog, bro. He's a beast.
That's crazy.
That's the go-to,
bro.
That's the go-to.
What a fucking pass and what a fucking catch by Dak and CeeDee Lamb, dude.
He put that ball literally so low on the ground, no one was gonna touch it, and the only person that could catch it was CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, bro.
You got to have the hands to catch it, which he put it in the pocket, so
he put it in the perfect spot for him to catch it.
There was no one could even touch it.
There were 3 jerseys around him, but CeeDee Lamb was right by himself.
Not even one. Not even one of them could even touch that ball.
And Denver scored again. They're tied up 17-17 with the Chargers. 4-12 Denver is tied up 17-17 with the Chargers. It was 10-6.
Let's see it. So Dallas ended up with a field. Oh, he shanked it.
He shanked it.
Oh my goodness. So
Dallas did not end up with a field goal. So
they're
still 6-13. They shanked that field goal.
Shank. Man, oh man.
That was like a fucking 30-yarder, dude. He's pissed.
And Russ, I will say this, guys. Russ Wilson was a stud-ass quarterback, about 5-6 years ago. He had
and we talked about this on last stream, too. He had his years.
I don't think he's the same Russ. Like, even, like, last year, he might have been doing it just to get traded, but it's kind of followed him, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't look the same. He's not the same Russell Wilson that we're used to seeing. You know what I mean? This dude, I literally think Russell Wilson is the top 10 quarterbacks in the league. You know what I mean? Like, if you ask me, you take Mahomes, boom, I take him out, because obviously he's in the top 10. There's 9 other quarterbacks in the league that's better than Russ. Even Herbert, who he's playing, I think Herbert might be better than him.
I think Herbert's good, dude. Herbert's a good standout quarterback. Like, he really does do his job, and yeah, he's a standout quarterback.
This is where me and Fletch disagree because he knows I don't like Herbert.
Yeah, and I think his confidence and like the way that he carries himself, I think he has potential to be a pretty good quarterback in the league. I really do.
I mean, he could possibly become a great quarterback because he listens, he learns the game well, and he studies the game. You know what I mean? He puts in a lot of work. But I just, for some reason, like I watched him play in the Rose Bowl. It might have been last year because this is rookie season, right?
This is rookie. No, this is second year.
So this is rookie year. So I watched him play in the Rose Bowl last year with Oregon, and you know, like I watched him, you know, and he had one rushing yard as a quarterback the whole year, which he ended up rushing for like 30 or 40 yards that whole game, you know, which was crazy. But 2 of them or 3 of them were for touchdowns. Like, he ended up turning it up.
Oh, I didn't even realize that, bro. So, that game, that Bills game.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
That was a Bills game earlier.
Oh, they ran two touchdowns.
So, look,
bro,
they ran that kickoff back. That's the opening kickoff of the game. And that's the same team that witnessed, like, their teammate, have a horrific injury the week prior, and then they run the opening kickoff back, dude. What love is, bro? That's love being shown.
But they ran another one back. They had two returns.
Bro, someone was looking out for him. Man, that's some crazy stuff. But guy's still alive.
Yeah,
Now
he's in the hospital.
They say that he's tweeting.
Look, there he is. There. He was just he just tweeted. Just showed him one of his tweets.
Yeah, so he's tweeting.
So he's watching the game. Look, here it goes again. Here he goes again. Straight look. Yeah.
What a play, man.
Straight. Hey, like when you get touched and you still return it, bro, you're a beast. And I love when
they high step into the end zone.
When they do the Deion Sanders.
High step into the end zone.
Yeah, that's that Deion Sanders. Oh, Tannehill wide open.
I don't think that's Tannehill. That was
shoot. They might have took him out. They might have took Tannehill out, because they already clinched and there's no reason to hurt him. But I think it is. That's Tannehill 17. Yeah, that's Tannehill.
Oh yeah.
Wide, look, bro, dimes.
What the fuck?
Dig tried to get hit. So
that was Josh Allen.
We're not Tannehill. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Josh Allen. Sorry. I always
Josh Allen had
Tannehill.
3 kitties, but
he did throw an interception. I mean, but still, he only went 19 to 31. He was still over 50%.
He didn't have
To be honest, though, that's actually a good game.
You can tell Diggs is his target, bro. Diggs
is number one, yeah, for sure. But for our fans out there, I'd like to know, like, who you guys got, for the, winning the championship this year, winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, winning the Super Bowl.
Who do you want to win the Super Bowl? Let us know.
Out of all these playoff teams, who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl?
We would love to, just sit here and interact with you guys and go back and forth and see, who has the best facts. Like if you think, the team's gonna win, or this team's gonna win, let us know.
Yeah.
Like we would love to go back and forth with you.
Straight up. I think with all these games being at halftime, I don't know, T.Y., you wanna call it a stream, man, and come back with it here on Tuesday?
We could do that. We might pop up and surprise you guys tomorrow. Yeah, you know what I mean. I think.
Yeah, we
interact with you guys. We show some love. You know what I mean. But hey, for the most important part of the stream, though, for DeMar Hamlin, I'm glad to see he's doing great.
Right.
And, he has a fundraiser. I don't know if you guys know this, and these aren't, correct facts. I will be off by some numbers, but he has a fundraiser that he does. And while he's been in the hospital, he's raised over $8.2 million for his fundraiser.
That's insane. Keep it coming in, guys. Keep that shit coming in, man. Support awesome. Good causes, man.
That's awesome.
Support him, DeMar Hamlin. Yeah, prayers go out to his family and speedy recovery.
Man, I just hope that he can play the game.
Dude, hopefully he can play the game again. Hopefully it's not that serious enough to where he can't play again.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's Fletch and Tee, man.
Tee.
We out of here, bro.
Hey.
We out of here.
Hey, God.
We got to end on a good note.
Hey.
So we appreciate you guys. Come on in and let us know who you think's going to win that Super Bowl. We love you guys.
Let us know.